Hi, let's get started on lesson 8. So first at the top, write in your name. Then let's start with number 1. It says complete this table such that each y coordinate is 4 more than the corresponding x coordinate, okay? So on your paper, your table looks kind of like this. So the table was blank. What I did was I added in the x coordinate for you, okay? So you could have picked any x coordinate and just plugged those x's in. I went ahead and I just chose them for you. It could have been any number, any digit that is a digit from 1 through 100, okay? So for the x coordinate, we have 0, 1, 2. So now the rule is, they gave you the rule that the y digit has to be 4 more than the x digit. So the y coordinate needs to be 4 more than the x coordinate. So if I'm thinking about this as an equation, and I'm saying, well, 4 more than 0 would be 4. So we're going to plug in a 4 here. So we have 0, 4. So then for the next part, you would plug those in as coordinate pairs. So you would put parentheses, 0, comma, 4, parentheses. Okay? So now the next one, the x coordinate is 1. So if the rule is the y coordinate needs to be 4 more than the x coordinate, well, if I'm thinking about this as an equation, 4 more than 1 whole would be 5 wholes, right? So you'd plug in 5 here, and then make your coordinate pairs from these two coordinates. So parenthesis, 1, comma, 5, parenthesis. Okay? So same step for that last one. I'm going to leave that up to you to solve. So if your x coordinate is 2 and your y coordinate needs to be 4 more than 2, so what would be your y coordinate? And then create your coordinate pair. You also need to plug in all of these in the table for number 1 in Classkick. So go ahead and click pause, go and plug those in as your answers and finish up that last row of the table. Then let's start with problem A. Okay, so now problem A says plot each point on the coordinate plane. So here's a coordinate plane, my coordinate plane that looks similar to the one on your paper. So here's the origin for 0, 0. Sorry, I erased it. Origin, 0, right in the corner. So now the points that we used on the table, that we created on the table, these coordinate pairs are what you're going to plot on your coordinate plane. So the first one would be 0, 4. So 0 on the x-axis, 4 on the y-axis. Let me do that different color. Let's do it green. So 0 and then up 4, so that'd be about right there. Okay, then the next one, 1, 5. So 1 on the x-axis, so that's right here. 5 on the y-axis, right here. There's your point 2. So now your third point needs to be that coordinate pair that you plugged in right here on your table. Okay, so it'll be 2 on the x-axis, something on the y-axis. So plug that third point in as well. So go ahead and plug in those 1, 2, and then you're going to need one more point. And this, since this is a pattern, it looks like it would probably keep going in this up direction, diagonal direction, to make a line. Plug those in on your table, and then we'll do part B. So B says use a straight edge or a ruler or a pencil tool to construct a line connecting these points. So I only have 2 points because I made that up to you to plug in. Oh, that's too bright, sorry. To plug in that last third point. So you're going to just use the pen tool or the line tool to connect all 3 points. And then make your line go a little bit longer as well. Mine started going a little bit crooked. okay? Because our lines can go on forever and ever and ever. So, oops. Okay, so we did part A, we did part B, we filled in the table, so next part C, your last question. Give the coordinates of 2 other points that fall on this line with the x coordinates. So you're just giving the x and the y coordinates of 2 other points that would fall on this line, because this line could keep going on forever and ever and ever. So if I were to pick 2 more points, I'm just going to say wherever these 2 points are on this line. So maybe here and here. Any 2 points, okay? So that means I need to find the coordinate pairs of this point. So that looks like it is 6 on the x-axis, 10 on the y-axis. So my coordinate pair for this point would be 6 parentheses 6 comma 10 parentheses. So I'm going to plug in that answer for my problem on Classkick C, and then I need the coordinate pairs for this point as well. Okay, so what is the x-axis? What is the y-axis? And then coordinate pairs, put them together in parentheses. So that's it for your lesson 8 Classkick assignment. If you happen to get stuck on your assignment, if you look below that on problem 2, it says complete this table such that the y coordinate is 2 times as much as the corresponding x coordinate. I did all of those problems, so if you get stuck, look at that example. The only thing that is different is the rule for number 2 than the rule for number 1 for the pattern. Make sure you did your 20 minutes of Zearn today. Please, please, please do your 20 minutes of Zearn. And then the fluency part, and make sure you're doing all of your other assignments. So this week you have writing, and you have ELA, and your daily geography. Thanks.